Hey, I just wanted to show you really quick how to find and use the weekly lesson guides that we use for our small group rooms. So you are going to go to rockbridge.cc/kids hyphen resource slash, and it's going to pull up this page, which is our weekly resources. And as you see, they're labeled out by lesson and they also have the date on them. I circled the one which is this week, and that I'm going to show you. We always have 3 available at all times. Okay, so this is what you'll see, and over here on the right side, you will see all these green little bars. Each one is a different leader guide, and some of them show the activity pages and everything. So you're going to go here because we're going to start with early elementary and I'm going to walk you through what that guide looks like. All the other ones are very similar. It will just be for that specific age group. So we click on that, and then this is what it opens up to, a PDF. And just to dissect the guide, because it can be a little overwhelming in the beginning. The top, you see the series name. Right underneath it, it's the lesson and the title of the lesson. And then to the top right, it is which class or group that we are doing this for. The next page is the weekly devotional for leaders. You are welcome to read it and pray on it and meditate on this lesson and spend the time with the Lord by using this weekly devotional. The next page is just background information on the lesson for you. If you want to know these things to help you lead better, we provide this information. And then this is the next page, page 4, which is where the actual lesson begins. So there's a few things on here I just want to run over really quick. This guide is not to be done in full completely. It's literally a resource to help you lead. If you want to go above and beyond, we champion that and encourage that. But also, if you're really unsure, this is like our starting point of this is how you could do it. So for RBPM, we'll use the kindergarten through 2nd grade. Just because I noticed over the last several weeks, we have younger kids more than older kids. And so unless it switches dramatically, I think we'll stick with the early elementary guide. In the beginning, I do not love the games in the beginning. They're not calming. We have some children who do not do well with games. And so the first 5 to 10 minutes into the service, we let them play a little bit with some of the quieter toys, Legos, Lincoln Logs, Magnetiles, and just encourage them to have a little bit of downtime. And then when you are ready, 5 to 10 minutes into the service, to start beginning the small group lesson, go ahead and have them clean up and put the toys away. It's important to have them included in doing these things because it teaches them responsibility and it teaches them to serve one another as they are in the class. Next, this page is your word of wonder. You are welcome to do this activity. You are also welcome to do it in a different way. I emphasize Bible literacy. I feel like we don't teach that enough or get an opportunity to teach that enough. And so really them all getting a Bible, looking in the contents and looking up for the chapter, looking up the book, the chapter, the verse, and then having them read it. It's typically a small enough group that you have time for everyone to participate. The next page is God's Big Story. So this is like the Bible version of the story before they watch the video that also retells the story. That way we're reading the Bible. We're having them look up verses. and they're hearing God's word. And then here at the bottom where it says head to large group, it's what's on your TV. Every week it should already be preloaded on our YouTube channel. So I will show you how to do that this week if you want me to, and it should be easy peasy. And then we don't want to force them to participate and dance in the worship. But I think it's important that we can show them what different types of worship is. So it's not just dancing. That's not the goal to be engaged. It's, what does true worship even look like for you? These are just some things to kind of think through. Also, if they are super, super disengaged, it's okay to move on to the next thing. You don't have to do both worship songs if they're just lost and you can't get them back centered up on what you're doing. And this is your page at the end after a large group. What it looks like is just kind of recapping what you learned. And you will see here sometimes whenever our guides get uploaded from Adobe to a PDF, it cuts out parts. And so I will have this corrected for you for this week. But this does happen. And I encourage you to start with prayer and end with prayer and have them take turns praying and teaching them how to do that. And they learn by doing. I'm 100% okay with snacks as long as Nolan is not present. Nolan cannot have snacks or be in a room with food. So we don't want to do that. But on nights he's not there, we are welcome to end with a snack and have them clean up when they're done and play until parents come and pick up. Just remember, kids thrive on predictability and routine and the same rhythm. And over time, they'll settle faster and engage quicker. Thank you so much.